I'm Bill Burnett with Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and we're going to be doing a coaching series on devotionals each week. And I want to give credit to Cross Training Publishers for their source material of Called to Coach, a little booklet that I've worked through that's been very helpful to me to understand what it means to be a biblical coach. And I want to try to help you, coach, with what that's all about, what it means to be a Christian coach or a biblical coach. And in order to do that, we're going to refer to the Bible from time to time and also from some of the source material that has been provided by Calling to Coach. We're going to look at some of the ingredients that go into making a coach, making a Christian coach, a biblical coach. And in order to do that, we've got to take a look at what is a coach from a biblical standpoint. And so first thing I want to talk about is loyalty. I know that's kind of an interesting one to start with, but Coach Wooden thought that it was a very important part of his pyramid of success, for instance. Okay, Proverbs 20 verse 6 says, "Many a man proclaims his own loyalty, but who can find a trustworthy man?" You know, when we look at that particular verse and we look at the idea of loyalty, we kind of understand from looking at our culture that it's pretty hard to find nowadays. Loyalty is faithfulness toward a person or an ideal. In a real sense, we're all each other's bodyguards. We want to protect each other. We want to believe in one another. We want the best for each other. We have a stake in each person's life. We value one another, strengthen and inspire one another. These are all different aspects of what loyalty is really all about. You know, John chapter 21, verses 15 to 19 has a really good example of loyalty. Now, it's a story about how Jesus is restoring the Apostle Peter after he had boldly proclaimed that he would stand by him to the end, to the death. And then, of course, as we know, he denied Jesus 3 times. And this was a great failure on his part, and he was greatly sorrowful for what happened. But when we look at how Jesus restored him in this passage, it is a brilliant demonstration of loyalty because 3 different times he asked him if he loved him, and Peter was able to affirm his love for Christ. And that was the number of times that he had denied Jesus, was 3 times. And so Jesus gave him a chance to, if you will, come clean and to be restored. And so it's a great example of loyalty on the part of Jesus. What are some reasons that people might remain loyal to their organization or their team? I think without a doubt the number one thing is relationships. And when we read that verse is, who can find a trustworthy man? We're looking at a relationship built upon trust. You know, when adversity strikes, as it did with Peter, man-centered loyalty fails just as Peter's pledge did. But biblical loyalty is compelled by love, and it includes a commitment to God. And it's built upon the foundation of Christ's demonstration of love for us as He came and died for us. His loyal love was demonstrated to us, and then we want to respond to that demonstration of loyal love by showing Him our love or our loyalty as well. Jesus demonstrated loyalty toward Peter even when he failed to follow Him. Peter probably didn't deserve a second chance, but Jesus was more than willing to restore him to his relationship with Him. This example of Jesus toward Peter encourages us as we deal with our players as coaches. While they need to be corrected, we want them to know that we haven't given up on them and that we can see beyond their failure, just as Jesus did with Peter. It's much easier for me to have this attitude when I remind myself of how the Lord loved us and is loyal to us day by day. Have a great week, Coach, and remember to be loyal.